Today we're going to be testing both high and low voltage on a 3.0 HVAC blower motor. Okay, so this is a 3.0 motor. We're going to go ahead and test the high voltage and low voltage. Now, if a motor is not getting high voltage or low voltage, it won't turn on. So let's go through it and make sure that we have that. So we're going to turn the power off, which I already did. The next thing we're going to do is take these two harnesses out of the motor. I have them. Then we're going to turn the power back on. Okay, so the power is back on. You have these two harnesses. You have one that has 5 wires in it and one who has 4. The one who has 5 wires in it is your high voltage connector. So let's work on that one first. There's 3 wires on here. The ground is always in the middle, and these are your 2 high voltage ones. Now, some of you guys are going to have 110 connectors, and some are going to have 220. So I'm going to go over first how you test a 110. When you have a 110, your multimeter is going to be in voltage AC, and go ahead and pick a scale that will allow you to test up to 220 volts. On your voltmeter, it may actually be a 600 for the scale. On this particular multimeter, it auto-selects, so we don't have to worry about what scale we're in. So we're going to test between this green wire and this orange wire here. So in this case, we get 115, which is correct. Now we're going to test between the green wire and the black wire. We get 117. We're going to test between the orange wire and the black wire, and we get 232. So on a 220 motor, you're going to have anything between 215 volts to 245 volts is correct. So this high voltage harness tests out correct for 220 volts. Now let's make believe that this is a 110 system, and in a 110 system, you're going to test between the green wire and whichever wire is present. You're going to see in a 110 system that it may only have 1 wire. So let's go ahead and make believe it's like 110 and connect 117. We're good to go. So high voltage is good on this harness. Next, we're going to test for the low voltage communication. On the low voltage communication, if you look at this harness, you're going to see that on the 2 outside ones, there's a flat spot on top. So let's go ahead and orientate our plug so the flat part is on the top so we can work on this. We want to go to our thermostat and we want to put it in cool mode. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So in cool mode, this harness should be getting a signal. You're going to test between this first and second one. And from your orientation, it looks like the third and fourth one. So let's go ahead and test this and see what we get. We're getting 27 volts. So in this case, it's a good one. So in this case, the system tested out as good for communication. So both your high voltage and low voltage works. As long as that signal is getting to the motor, this motor should be turning on. If you're not getting this signal, if the motor's not turning on, but you are getting this signal, go ahead and give us a call and we'll help you further. I'm Michael Starrett with United HVAC Motors. If you need more help, please contact us.